Evil walks in high heels. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underrated female TV villains.
To tell you the truth, Amanda, I am tired of playing by the rules.
Then you better watch your step, because I can play dirty too, and trust me, I will.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at female villains who might not be the main antagonist in the show, but are no less horrible than the real evil. We've also included characters who sometimes straddle the line between friend and foe and blur the distinction, meaning they often have complicated relationships with the good guys.
There are forces in that house that mean to do this child grave harm. We both know that it's true. Same forces that killed your sweet wife.
Number 10. Aunt Lydia, The Handmaid's Tale. No one would ever think that Aunt Lydia is anything less than a horrible person, but compared to the rest of the things that go on in Gilead, she is almost forgettable.
Well, good morning, girls.
Good morning, Aunt Lydia.
Ruling the handmaids with an iron fist, she is easily one of the most hated characters on the show, eliciting rage and dislike from viewers every time she appears on screen.
Such a selfish girl.
Portrayed by the indomitable Ann Dowd, Aunt Lydia is a huge presence on the screen and in the show, as an important cog in the machine that is Gilead.
Blessed be the fruit.
Number 9. Olivia, Livia, Soprano, The Sopranos. She's never gonna win any Mother of the Year awards, but The Sopranos would not have been the same without Livia.
You know you can always come and live with us.
I know when I'm not wanted.
A vindictive woman who struggles with accepting her own mortality. When her son Tony moves her into a nursing home, she plans to get revenge by having him killed.
Keep her moving, keep moving.
I try to do the right thing by you. You try to be whacked?
She doesn't understand you.
She's smiling. Look at the look on her face.
What follows is a back and forth between mother and son, fueled by bitterness and hatred.
Stop telling me how to live my life. You just shut up.
I just worry about you.
And don't start with that nursing home business again.
It's not a nursing home. How many times do I gotta say this? It's a retirement community.
Each of them wants the other one dead and out of the way. Yet it's Mother Nature who gets the last laugh, when Livia dies from a stroke, foiling Tony's plans for revenge.
What?
Your mother died.
You're kidding.
Number 8. Niska, Humans. When humanity perfects AI, it's not difficult to imagine that some robots might develop a consciousness not unlike their creators. When Niska, being used as a sex robot, becomes sentient due to an upgrade, she realizes all the wrongs being done against her and kills her way out of the brothel where she was enslaved.
Who taught you to talk like that?
My father.
A totally sympathetic villain, she just wants to be recognized as having the same rights as a human, and is willing to go to extreme lengths to achieve this, at times befriending humans, and at others, betraying them.
I didn't choose to get you involved in this. It's not my fault if you've been hurt.
Number 7. Lenore, Lenny, Busker, Legion. Lenny comes from a long line of messed up family members, so it's not surprising that she's being held in a psychiatric hospital. Friends with David, she is trusted and loved by him.
Our session's not until the morning.
I know, have you seen Sid?
This works in the evil Shadow King's favor, as he adopts Lenny as a way of manipulating David, making her a bizarre but terrifying villain.
Sydney. Hey, what are you doing out here?
With the brilliant Aubrey Plaza playing her, it stands to reason that Lenny would not only be one of the most interesting characters on the show, but also one of the most creepy.
It's beautiful. What is it?
Crickets.
Number 6. Battlestar Galactica. Throughout the history of the human Cylon War, Number 6 is considered one of the more dangerous Cylons.
Tell me, Admiral. Can you roll over?
Often using seduction as a means to an end, she is not above manipulation or murder. While she occasionally might do something that is for the good of someone else, these actions aren't quite enough to negate all of the bad things she does in her attempts to hunt humanity.
You are never gonna take my child. We didn't come here to.
Even in her various forms, she is an impressive, looming presence throughout the show. And while viewers might be geared up to hate her, there's no denying that she is one of the most important characters, and impossible not to watch.
Frack you. You're not my type.
Number 5. Media, American Gods. If you've ever thought that television and movies rule over your life like minor gods, then this show will prove you right. Manifesting in the form of a dead famous person every time she appears on screen, Media reminds us that the old gods are dying, and that new ones that are personifications of fame, celebrity, and technology are on the rise.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
In an impending war with the old gods, Media tries to recruit believers as weapons.
Not everyone believed.
No, everyone had to. Just enough.
It's a plan that can only end badly, and with the old gods raising their heads once more, the clash is sure to test Media in new ways.
I feel misrepresented in the media.
Put a pillow over that feeling and bear down until it stops kicking.
Number 4. Cora Mills, aka the Queen of Hearts, Once Upon a Time. If kids are a reflection of their parents, then the evil queen's mother must be the worst of the lot. And Cora definitely does not disappoint.
Love is weakness, Regina.
Making the life of her daughter, as well as countless others, a living nightmare seems to be her one goal in life.
It's my life! You foolish girl. It's mine.
Whether it's killing someone's true love or plotting to gain more power, she pretends that what she's doing is for the best.
I want to make them bow.
Deeply under the illusion that power will make her happy, she walks all over people, leaving her lonely and hated by all.
You could have at least left a note.
Number 3. Constance Langdon, American Horror Story. In a show that has all sorts of monsters and ghouls, it's odd to think that one of the most terrifying characters is nothing more than a human.
I've loved you since I was 16.
Sweetheart, please, this didn't mean anything.
You've broken my heart for the last time.
Never shying away from portraying the dark side of people, Constance Langdon from the show's first season is a horrible human who bullies and belittles those around her, including her children.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm not usually much of a cupcake girl myself, but...
They're not for you. At your age, you might as well just crazy glue a stick of butter to your ass.
While it might seem that she has some tender moments with some of the other characters, it's short-lived.
Now I understand. Tragedy was preparing me for something greater.
She's manipulative and rude, a woman fallen from grace. But that's just what makes her so interesting on screen.
You destroyed my family. You
are paying for your own sins, Dr. Harmon.
Number 2. Rachel Duncan, Orphan Black. When there's a show about clones, it's inevitable that at least one of them will turn out to be evil.
Hello. Rachel Duncan.
While Rachel might have redeemed herself slightly throughout the duration of the show, it doesn't negate the things she did in the past, or the fact that for a while she was the hauntingly familiar face that made the Clones Club's lives a mess.
I regret making you.
thinking that she is doing something for the greater good doesn't make Rachel's decisions less distressing, but firmly puts her in a position where she must assume responsibility for her actions.
Rachel, I don't know.
No.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I want you to deliver a message to your Baron. I've reclaimed my oil fields. If he tries to take them back, there will be blood, and most of it will be his.
This is too soon. If we initiate this sequence now... Do you know what you've done?
Vengeance.
It was her! She killed Panisi!
So I heard. She could tell them it wasn't you. But she won't be telling them anything.
Number 1. Helen Amanda Collins, Nikita. When Melinda Clarke appears on screen in the guise of any character, viewers know that they're going to be in for a treat, and this is arguably one of her best performances.
But I made you better. I made you amazing, and what did you do to repay me? You broke my heart.
A terrifying puppet master, Amanda is an expert manipulator, using both psychological and torture tactics to have people do what she wants.
The elevator doesn't lead to freedom, just another room.
What?
The more you try to get out, the more you realize there will always be another room.
Initially a friendly face for division agents, she quickly becomes terrifying, going as far as killing people only to bring them back to life as a means of getting them under her control. Even her tragic backstory doesn't make up for the fact that Amanda is brutal and uncompromising.
Nikita and the black box, you're going to tell me where they are.
Or what, you're gonna kill me?
Kill you. Oh, Burkhoff, you're smarter than that.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.